Hello and welcome back to my Europa Universalis playthrough of Bohemia. So last time we stopped after taking over Venice and making some strategic considerations about what to want to do with that. So in fact we are going to integrate Friuli at some point. However, we are now going to need to consider our alliance situation. And for that we have to think ahead. We definitely need to ally Castile, which is going to be a great benefit if we can get them. They're still out of range. So in between, I checked out, because we got commercialization now. So we unlocked the commercialization here, which we got by conquering Italian provinces. We now can in fact open up a coal industry. So I set up a map mode showing all the coal deposits which we have. So for example in Budegovsko, how it's called, we got coal and it has a size of 450. So that's going to be massive. We are going to select all these provinces here and open up an industry here. So there we go. Open up a new slot. We are going to open up coal, and then we are going to invest cash into it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do the same again so that we just give them a pretty good head start. And also what I want to do here once is to check our overall. No, in fact let's take, yeah, all stated provinces is fine. We are going to do a census on that for industry. So we are lacking food heavily. However, that could be inflated due to the fact that we have quite rich provinces currently. Salt demand is still high, which is not surprising. Fiber is decent, so we are slightly overproducing fiber. Fuel we are also overproducing, and this is only going to increase now. Due to the fact that we have the coal industries, we are also going to produce even more fuel. And yeah, delicacies we can't, or we barely produce anything. Luxury producing, consumer goods we could increase in fact. Military is enough, naval we don't produce yet. Industrial is also fine. Yeah, all good on that front. So the question now is, of course, what can we do with all the fuel and all the raw materials from our other mines? And I think the process materials industry is taking as input fuel and raw materials. So that one would be one way to get rid of it. Let's check out Prague, which has the biggest industries here. The glass industry is in fact taking fuel and raw. And that's outputting luxury materials. Man, that one is a really, really good one. It's a special industry which is only in Prague. And we want to boost that to the... Yeah, how much do we have currently? 156 glass industry. That's really, really good. In fact, we are going to dump another 50 ducats into urban industries here. Because the glass industry, it's not profitable currently. We just want to expand it even further to draw in even more peasants and stuff into the city. We are currently have an immigration of 1.8k per year. So that's going to increase even further. Pretty impressive. Also, we are going to invest 50 buckets into commerce in Prague to further the sales of the province, the stuff we are just producing. So France has a province. Yeah, they took Luxembourg here. And Flanders, can we Can we force you? No, they don't want to accept that. And France, of course, also doesn't want to accept it. Whew. I strongly dislike. Why do we not get a casus belli against them? Maybe it needs time to... there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we want to increase relations with Hungary. We want to increase relations specifically with Friuli. And then we want to make sure that we get elected another time. So we have to babysit a bit our electors here. Okay. And we have to hope that the Avignon standoff is going to come to a close relatively soonish. However, I'm not sure how we can solve the French problem here, because that's going to be not very cool. They are just very powerful currently. Okay, even more cardinals which are not in France, which is of course awesome. France is still at war. Okay, we already have maximum relations here. So let's improve with Saxony too. Friuli is also maxed out. Good, good, good. Question is, can we support Burgundy in its liberty desire? Yes, we... Okay. Some modifiers expired here. Recall from Mainz. Pfalzgrafschaft, why do you dislike us that much? They are voting for Austria. Yeah, that's fine, let them vote for Austria. What can we do? We can increase relations with Aragon again, which still dislike us for our true alliance breaking in the middle of a war. Oh god, even more heretic stuff happening, as if the Avignon split isn't enough yet. We lost a diplomat due to the expiring stuff, so that's of course annoying, because now we have to make sure that we use our diplomats very efficiently. So we are making a claim on the Roman territories, like the Roman papacy. That's something we definitely have to do. It's going to be Rimini, in fact, which we want to make as a claim. 46 we need for that. Friuli was improved. We could also go for Milan as a potential ally in the future. We want the Ottomans, which we can't improve yet. And then we can also, yeah, we can't do them either. We could also protect Savoy. Which might be an option, in fact. They are bordering France, which is useful, and they have, I think, cores on them. Yes, they have cores on them, so we could give them stuff. And I don't want to fight Naples yet, but maybe we have to. So, of course, we do need to get rid of the royal marriage with them. That would be something we could work on. I think it would only cost us prestige currently. So we could get rid of all relationships to them. And then also Hungary would like us more if we get rid of Naples. So let's think that through. First of all, we are going to take... we still have the modifier of recent reforms. How long is that? 5 years. Yeah, we are going to wait 5 years before we do idea groups and stuff like that. So I want to go into eminence ideas. So we could get a diplomat here, we could get even more reputation, improved relation is good, and of course more authority growth. Very good. So one should improve relations with our subjects for the moment. And we also have to take out Genoa at some point. Of course we need fleet for that. So much to do, so little time. And also we still need to get Balloon. I don't want to fight them. I'm not sure what to do here. So many good options. Can I improve relations? It's also too far away. Yeah, let's start on Burgundy. Maybe we can find a chance to get them independent, because then we could get them into the Empire most likely. Then we don't need to find France that much. Yeah, we really need to get the schism to end. It's very costly. As the bureaucratic reform is expired, noble marriage also, so we should get some stability again. How is our... It's growing steadily here, very good. Aristocratic Pact also expired, so that's a lot of stability modifiers which are now returning. Let's check it out here. So we got peasant growth here. The big thing, or the interesting thing, is how our new mines are faring and how they are developing. They're most likely not profitable, just because they are freshly and newly opened. However, this is a long-term investment because it's 450 mine size, which can, I think, work like 50,000 people, maybe more. I'm not sure how much you can. If you open 50 size with our investment of like 20 bucks, and of course it's... Oh, interesting. Apparently there were a lot of free peasants here, because the industry has a effectiveness of 89%. And is it positive? Is it profitable? It's barely not profitable, but that's fine. Let's check out the other provinces. So it's this one here. It's also 89%, and also barely not profitable. Here we also opened up 50, and it's profitable here. Okay, interesting. And this one also, in fact, we can open up more. We can invest more money into it. This one is less profitable than the other ones, so let's just continue working on them. In fact, so we are going to invest another set of cash here. Leech also conquered something. How much has changed hands here? So we are going to improve relations with them. Yeah, they don't like us at all here. Yeah. It's really not cool. We definitely have to conquer stuff back here. However, in the overall progress, it's going pretty good. No new conclaves, that's good. Yeah, let's go with an Italian Pope again. I'm not sure what needs to happen to end the schism in detail. You can't interfere with a war or something, so that's not possible. But you never know what's happening here. Okay, can we? You have no power here, German pretender. Okay, so apparently the game is telling me no. Interesting. I'm not German. I mean, Bohemia is West Slavic, in fact, so it's a West Slavic state in a large German state. Even though the emperor is probably... Yeah, it's Vladimir von Luxembourg. He is German. But the state itself, the peasants inside of it, are of course not German in that sense. Okay, relations with Burgundy have been improved, so can we somehow push you towards independence? The government of Burgundy doesn't allow this action. Underwhelming. I thought we maybe can do that. Okay, so but the claim is almost finished here. Ooh, we got a siege skill increase here. It's one of the best rolls you can get. Okay, now we can take a claim on Rimini, and ideally I want to conquer it. However, that's also going to call in France, which is of course the least thing we want to do currently. So let's still take the claim, just to have it. Call him out again, and then let's see what's happening here. Kral, the province when... Whatever, Kral is probably king. The province Venetia has been added to the HRE by Friuli. Nice! So we got Venice back in. Really, really good. So they finished crowing it. Now the question is, can we integrate them? No, we can't. Okay, if we were to conquer Rimini, we would call in the papacy, we could call in Naples, Florence. They will be able to call their own allies, and yeah, is the independence called in here? If we attack a vessel. I mean, if we attack the Roman papacy itself, which we can't, of course France is called in. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I need to think about it and read about it before I do something stupid here. So we are going to integrate Friuli as soon as we can. However, that's going to take 20 years, roughly. Until then, we are going to peacefully continue here. And of course, we have to think about what we want to do with Austria here. I'm still considering to vassalize them. However, that's not going to work peacefully. I mean, we can get to 50 points here, as we can see. But the economy modifier is going to be brutal. So it's probably best to subjugate them by force, even though that's going to be extremely expensive. So if we can take Balloon from... I don't want to, but in some way I have to, and the trust loss with Hungary might be worth it. Because they are not that strong currently. So 48,000, we got 20,000 from Hungary. Poland barely has any troops because it's a personal union and they are probably pretty high on autonomy in the current state. Bosnia, Gorizia and Padua. So Gorizia and Padua could be wiped off as soon as we declare the war. Bosnia is not worth mentioning. We could call in Naples and we can call in all our vessels here. And we just need to get 10%. So that's probably something we want to do just to finish off the Italian side here. So in fact, let's do a little bit of checking them out. They have military level 18 and we don't have that. Which giving morale and supply limit and artillery, which they probably are not using yet. Can we increase our army here? No, we can't. We are still problematic in that regard. And the truth, Austria's ending in 89. Of course, there would be more troops than the troops which we see here, because Moravia will be called in by event. So we do have more troops than that, but it's not. If they stack wipe 1, 2 or 3 groups of here and we are not careful, this could cause a problem. So we really have to beat the 20k stack of Hungary. I think we are going to wait until the personal union is breaking. Oh, wait a second. That's not going to happen. Ah yeah, I forgot they chose the other path. So Poland is staying with Hungary most likely. And they don't have any liberty desire. Whew. So that's going to stay. They also have Moldavia, and Lithuania is staying here in the north. Whew. Yeah, this is a hard choice. I'm going to make a cut here because I really have to think about it and be very careful what we do next.